I love you. Give me a little hug. That boy crazy.
Breaking June curses.
Generational curses, we breaking them.
Man, real talk, we just be speaking our heart to the world. We know it's gonna help and heal somebody.
I'm with it. It's time to cleanse the soul. Come on.
Now listen to learn, he said been teaching, he want me to listen. One day I can teach him, how can I just speak it? He want me to live it. Cause there's a big difference, can't be like they preach. They after the money, they dealing with greed. Walk away from your family in need. You being creatures of habits.
What's good with it? All praises. All praises. All praises. Man, how y'all doing out there today? Grand Rising. Really just came out here to. Oh, they waiting. I see one. Came out here like feed the birds. Just got finished releasing. Just right now we just on what's on our mind. We just filled with a lot of excitement mixed with some anxiety because we're excited because we know for a fact a breakthrough is really in process, en route in our life right now, as well as other people's lives. But I'm anxious because I know it can go either way, but I need to focus on the positive. I need to make sure I'm being obedient because the reason I be so hard on myself because I be on a good little run with being obedient to the creator, seeking and stuff, and then I fall by the wayside again. So I'm like really trying to stay on myself about, man, stay on the path, stay focused, do not fall, man, fight that flesh, them lustful thoughts come, but hey, you need to do better, you gotta do better. And like I was telling y'all yesterday, I kid you not, that was yesterday. I don't know how y'all took it when I spoke on it, but me thinking now, just replaying it, cause that's something about me. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I be in your presence, listen to a conversation, and I'm engulfed in it, cause we can go back and forth about things. But for some reason, when I go in my alone time and just process it and reevaluate it, I get a whole different perspective about what it was. Like right then, like yesterday when I was breaking down about the dude I ran into, talking about how he younger than me and he deal with ED and stuff like that. I took that as a wake up call. Like, God, like, man, if you don't get your body right and continue to flee from that, you already on the process, man, stay with it. Contain your semen, work out, eat clean. But it's deeper than just eating clean, man. What you doing? What is you seeking, and things like that. That could be me, man. So I got to get it right. Let's see if they rose up. Yeah, I didn't really eat too much yesterday. I see they still have pieces of bread out here. Oh, spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. I don't know why this is so relaxing to me. I don't know why this is so relaxing. It is. I can just see, like, I'm gonna be real, I can see me just going out here feeding like different animals and stuff like that. It's just, it'd be very peaceful to me. Come out here and think, talk to God, like what I need to be doing with my life, what I'm trying to do. It's like it's a lot of things, and like I constantly been telling y'all this month, there's a lot of things finna take place. A lot of things about to take place and need to take place. I'm not gonna speak too much on it. Like that's something else I battle with because I be so excited. I want to tell everybody what's going on. Nah, don't speak on everything. Just let it unfold. They'll see it. They'll see it. Just let it unfold. Just put it in the work. Just do what you need to do on your end. Putting in the work, staying obedient, talking to God about it. Continue to use you as a vessel. But that's all we really are. I'm gonna be real. We never used to think about it in the beginning when we started this whole journey. And when I say this whole journey, I mean like literally. Like a lot of y'all don't even know how we even started being a musician for the creator. like an artist. Like people probably think, oh, we just get a beat and speak on it and that's it. Oh, it's real deep. It's deeper than that with us. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't care what you see on the surface level. I'm telling you here from the source, it's way deeper than that. For one, that's gonna keep it real. That be really messages from the heart. That be stuff that's been bottled up. I used to be scared to talk about, ashamed just to talk about. Now I'm talking about all that. But not just that. It's sacred for one. That's why like we really sit there and let it marinate for so long. And when I say marinate, I mean we let it sit up in the foam or we constantly just replay and listen to it. Cause I'm gonna be real. I'm just gonna put this out here. We humble, but we also wise enough to know we different than any person who ever made music and who is currently making music. People have their own opinions about us, but I'm gonna just keep it real. We already validated and certified by God, so I'm not even. I listen to what you gotta say, but I'm just gonna keep it real. We already certified, validated by our Creator. We on the path. We only gonna get better and better. Our message gonna get better. How we do it gonna get better. Everything is going to get better with time. Putting in the work, perfecting your craft. But all this that y'all see today, all this started back. This 24, all this started back in 18 with a thought just to make a birthday song for ourselves. Like the summer of 2018. And I remember X. I remember when he used to stay up on when we was down the street from each other. Man, I used to in the summer when he was down, I used to go to his stuff and I show him some stuff. Man, I'm like, hey, I remember them days, them humble beginnings. And it's like I ain't really even know God was planting the seed. Like, oh, you gonna be a speaker for me. You gonna speak to the camera for me. You gonna speak to the mic for me. You gonna really live me. That spirit gonna flow through you and everything you touch and do. You gonna change people's lives. I'm gonna be real. Man, I'm just thinking I'm finna make a birthday song and that's it. I'm not thinking about he finna change my whole life, that he finna change my perspective. He finna change how I look at so-called religion, how I look at the Bible, how I look at all this stuff. Like, I didn't know I was finna go down that path, but that was the seed. He planted it, and now you go out, take your whole, like I'm being transparent, this is the whole backstory. I took my whole tax check, like when we say tax check, you know, everybody get tax refunds and all that. I took all that, went straight to Guitar Center and bought their own studio equipment, everything. And I remember I used to record people and things. I never forget that time we recorded on 2KG them and handing them. Man, we started that session probably 11, 12 o'clock and we in that mode till 7 o'clock in the morning, literally. And I thought I was doing something, and I really did. I'm new in it, jumping in it. I'm really honest. I ain't even know how to operate. I ain't even know how to operate Fruit Loops. I didn't, like something so simple. Now I know how to do it, like how to separate the beat, like put it on a different mixer and put the vocals on a different mixer. I still have room for improvement. I'm forever wanting to learn to become real crisp with everything. But right now, as we speaking to y'all, God is my witness. We way better than what we used to be when it comes to the lyrics, the structure, the vocals. Putting all that together, we're way better, but we still have room for improvement. We still have room to grow because a lot of y'all don't know, I record myself. I engineer myself. I mix and do all that myself. Like I say, I forever have room for improvement. I'm not saying I'm the most professional with it, but hey, trust me, I will get there. I will get there when everything come across that channel, that radio, them airways, that mug gonna be crisp, like But in my eyes, it's there now. But me being humble, I'm be like, oh, I always got room for improvement. So it's like, I'm just really replaying all that because it's like I ain't know that we'll meet Jessica. She'll put that stuff in our head, and you just dived in on the whole path. But it was the path you needed because you was really living bad at that point in time. At that point in time, you was living really, really bad, corruptive. You was heading for destruction. Actually, I'm gonna be real with you, Ma. You was really going down a dark path, and I don't even know if you know it. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I remember what they were. It was 20. They were back in 20. Man, I had I was smoking weed heavy. Yeah, I was smoking weed heavy. I was really, I'm gonna be real, depressed, just going through a lot of stuff behind the scenes, just dealing with life, and that's just the honest truth and all that. Was, I'm gonna be real, man. Around that Pacific time, I'm thinking people trying to kill me, set me up, and all those things. Like, man, it was very, it was a lot of wicked stuff going on then that had transpired and that had happened. I don't gotta speak on everything, but God know what was going on around that time. So it's like, I remember I was still getting like smoking a lot in 2020. Man, tell me why it got so bad. I get high and purposely, you know how most people they'll get high, go down, go to sleep, or go to eat, or just go watch some stupid stuff, video or something. I literally would go get high, go by myself, and watch. All I can say, this would had to been the spirit of God literally on me, in that conviction spirit hitting me heavy. I literally go get high, go by myself, or go in my room at the time and go listen to Bible scriptures or sermons, like, and I'm like, this is so, how you because I don't want to say it the wrong way, contradiction in nature, or whatever the little, it was very contradiction. Like, you over here not respecting your temple, you over here putting this substance in, and you really over here killing your damn body, and you going over here watching the scriptures. But at the same time, I didn't even know God was really calling me to come in then. Like, I'm running from it, but you can't really run from it, because as soon as you go smoke, you're thinking about these things. You going to get on the phone, listen to the Bible, or go listen to these people's sermons, or just go listen to something Bible related, telling you about you need to do better in life. You need to put down these things. You're not sober minded. You letting the devil in, and all those things. It was a lot of, man, I'm telling you, it's crazy how where we are today. We still have room for improvement. We're not trying to put out a notion that we perfect and all that. No, we still have flaws. We still battling and everything. Just putting that out there, because I don't want y'all to get it confused out there, man. So it's like, man, when I think about it, it's like, wow, God was really heavy on us, and now I didn't know it or think about it then, but I'm thinking about it now. It was a reason, because look what we doing now. For you to really, for God to really use you as a vessel how he need to and how he want to, he can't let you out here doing all those worldly things your flesh wants to do. I ain't gonna say you, because that's your flesh. And when you a slave to your flesh, you doing anything and everything it tell you to do. So we really was a slave to our flesh back then. So it's like, man, now I think about it now. This is what God was calling you for. He have to purge you from all that. He know you got basically, I don't want to say addicted, but that's really what it was. I wanted to smoke all the time. And then for the people that at one point in time, they know I'm not lying. I didn't even know how to roll at first. But when I finally know how to roll and it stayed in there, like it wouldn't fall out, it was up. It's like, man, all I want to do is smoke now. All I want to do is smoke. And it's like that was really consuming a lot of my money, a lot of my time, me just moving ignorant, thinking ignorant. So it's like God had to get me away from that old environment, sit me down, get away from that, and just start thinking differently. So I took a little journey from, I remember, because I was telling my brother and my sister them a lot of time around 2020, oh man, I'm gonna stop smoking, and I always go back to smoking. And I remember, it got to a point they were like, I'm not gonna let you smoke, Mom. Nope, don't come ask for it. Boom. And I remember one time I had got the blunt from them and still hit it, and they were like, man, if you want to smoke, that's on you. And then at one point in time, I think it was December 31st. That was the last time I had smoked. I had went a lit journey. I had started it, and I could be around it, didn't care. And that leading up into 21, I had started truck driving school, man, up in Marksville. I forgot them people name, Mr. Bill, and I forgot the other dude name. And it's crazy because I think he was the owner or something. I forgot his name, but they was all cool people. Out of Marksville, Louisiana, and then it was cool. You mean people out there? It was cool. That was lit fun, weird. That was lit funny crew. It was some funny stuff going on out there. A lot of crazy stuff. I ain't gonna say I thought dude was finna get punched on that day. That was crazy. Yeah, I ain't gonna say I thought they was finna get in the blend right there. But the most important to me, the most important person there that I had ran into was dang, I forgot dude name, cause he was cool as a fan. I forgot his name, but he know who he is. I forgot his name. But Sister Jessica, man, she the one I ran into. I didn't even know all this was about to happen. So she started putting me on my game about how like we are children of the Most High, and cause she would listen to some music, and it was Shadaya War, Akakam, and I want to say Matazadot. I ain't know who them people was, but she was playing it. They rapping, but this is not your ordinary rap. These people talking about some righteous stuff. They being a light. They is way different than the rap that I'm so used to listening to. So my spirit, I'm a fan of music. I love music. Like I always been. I just love music. It's like, man, ooh, we in there. Like, yeah. So when I heard that, let me tell you how God works in mysterious ways. The same way how the devil will try to use what you like against you, God gonna use what you like, even if it's worldly, for his purpose and intent. You see how that works. You know you love music. So I'm gonna put you in the mix with Jess and she playing that raw music. But this not that destructive message. This is that life changing message type stuff. This is gonna cleanse your mind, it's gonna make you think. It's that music that you can vibe to, but while you vibe, it's gonna sneak into your brain and have you thinking about your life. So it's like, boom, I got on that. She started putting me on game, the backstory, like how we children of the Most High. Like, man, you know how we grew up, boom, boom. They try to tell us Jesus was white and all that, and God is white and all these things. But you can read in the Bible. She gonna show you in Revelation. She gonna show you in different scriptures how it tell you that he's a black man, and then black man was the first man, the original man, and stuff like that. It get deep. You'll have to dive into it. So when I start diving into that, and I'm like, I'm gonna be real. It was a culture shock. It was a culture shock because I'm like, what the world have I been in? And then I'm not gonna say I was a constant churchgoer, but we definitely went to church a lot coming up. We went to a whole church school, but they never once spoke on this side of it. Like you have to live a certain way. You have to celebrate certain holidays. Um, you have to get away from certain pagan holidays, like how the Thanksgiving, the Christmas, the Easter, the Halloween, all these type of things that really have nothing to do with your creator. Really have nothing to do with none of us. But we have been programmed to think this is what you're supposed to do, and if you don't do it, you're going wrong. So when I start learning all that, I'm just like, man, hey, we got to get on this, man. This is so it's like we start inching into it. I'm not saying we perfect our walk there. We still a process. We still lusting doing that, but the conviction still punching on it, still punching. So it's like we getting better with time. So it's like we were going through all that, and then when we got on that road, that's when it kind of got serious because it's like you by yourself now. And man, I remember times out there like when I have everybody who drive trucks and people don't know have 35 reset. That's where you have to sit down for 2 days or 35 or whatever before you get back on duty. And it'll be most times, man, I go out there, I'm reading the Bible, I'm watching videos, and I'm trying to seek some knowledge and things like that. I'm just like, I'm trying, but I'm still not where I'm at now, how I am now. I was way behind the 8 ball back then. Like, I'm still reading and doing that and still feeling farting with other sin and stuff like that. And I remember I had got off the road back in what that was 23. That was just last year. Yeah, I had got off the road in 23, Now a lot has transpired in a short amount of time. Think about this, son. But yeah, and I remember around like I had I'm gonna set stage for you. I remember whatever back in January, I had pulled up on Beat Down. Hey, shout out to him. I'm gonna make sure I send this video to him because I hope he doing well. But went out there, and this is very critical to what happened and what triggered us to get back on our weight journey, because we had lost weight back in I think 2018-19, and when we moved, as well as when we got on the road, we think we cooking and eating healthy, but we blew back up like a ball. And I remember I went out to him, chilled with him, rocked it with him, and while I was down there, we had went out to eat. We had like went to Golden Corral, and we had went to the Chinese buffet. He said, "I'm going in, son." He like, "Dang, well, I see why you so big." Like he joking, but he also being insincere, because like you a young brother, man. You know me, be real, no homo. You far from ugly, but you just need to get your weight under control. You will really beat it. And I remember he told me to step on this scale. I was like 256 or something. And I'm gonna be real, you know me, I'm laughing, joking it off. But when I get in my alone time, I'm pondering on it like, man, dang, you really a big. And remember then I went to my uncle's wedding. I don't know why that picture was so significant. I had took a picture, a selfie of myself in the mirror. And I just seen, because you any big person know this, any person period. But mainly to the big people, when you gotta tuck your shirt in, that really show you how big you really is. So we up there dressed up for the wedding, I'm tucking it in. I'm really fly clothes wise, but when I look in the mirror, son, you not fly. You not healthy, son. You depressed. When I look at that picture, I see all, I'm like, you depressed. Boy, you like you just on the verge of giving up. Just look at you. You don't even love you. I'm just being transparent with y'all, son. And then I had dove back into smoking, for a good little while, and got off of it, and moved around a little bit to a whole nother state. Moving around, I had got back off of it. Yep, yeah, for that little season, probably back June, July, when I had got off of it. Doing what I need to do, stuff like that. Wherever I moved to, I'm chilling. There was a lot of stuff going on around that time, just being completely honest. There was a lot of stuff still going on mentally, so I was walking more. Didn't even have no reason. I'm just walking, I'm chilling, getting some fresh air, just doing me, just walking around the neighborhood, whatever state I'm in. I'm just cooling. And when I had moved again. Um, I had moved again and had it wasn't even, it was like literally one, yeah, it was crazy. December the 30th or December the 31st of last year, um, I had ran into one of my family members. Had hit the wood. For the people who don't know, wood, a backwood, and instantly it's like I had got a. No, I take that back. That was yep. Because when I had yep, I'm gonna be real, because it just came back in November last year. I had came back to the crib. I had ran into one of my brothers, and I had ended up hitting the blunt. I was letting him listen to some of that some of my new unreleased music and stuff like that. And boy, I had no, it was just like a energy surge. Man, I started working out. Man, I'm started talking to myself about stuff that was going on. Like, man, man, y'all think y'all playing on my top and stuff like that. Y'all ain't, man, I was just talking about a lot of stuff. I really was. I talking about a lot of stuff. I was talking about women and everything that was going on in my life right there. This is like, and then I did that one time and had chilled back out. And then December 30th or 31st, I ran into a cousin and hit the wood. And it was just like, why I'm doing this? Like, why am I doing this? I don't like this field. And so ever since then, so it's really coming back on, all praise most high is coming back like on that type of journey. We starting back off like how we did in 2020. We started last year, and now this whole year we've been good. Me personally, I really don't like to be around it. I really don't prefer to be in closed, confined space. I'm not smoking, but you being around, you catching the contact. Me personally, I really don't like to be around it. That's why I'm gonna be real. That's never why I don't like going to certain people's houses or riding with them, because they do what they do in their own house or their own car. So it's like you gotta respect it, man. I'm not trying to be around it personally. That's just how I am. So right now, it all makes sense of why God did what he did when it came to like the shedding phase, when it came to us he was getting all attention. And now we see why he got our full attention, because I'm rising you up, son. You was dead, but I resurrected you. I'm resurrecting you to something so beautiful, and the world is seeing your resurrection process. They seeing you be restored. You seeing it. I'm doing things that you can't even imagine. I'm doing things that you have imagined and dreamed of, as well as things that you haven't even dreamed of. So it's like you still a fan and observing like what I'm doing, and it's like, whoa, he really doing that for us. Man, all praises for that. All praises. Cause we couldn't do that by ourselves. And now it make perfect sense of why everything got started the way it did. The music seed got planted, the righteous walk seed got planted. Oh, and shout out to X. I remember back in college, this man used to want me to watch Hidden Color so bad. This man had pulled up to our crib at the time, and I fell asleep watching that. And tell me why I doubled back on probably last year before last. I was on the road. I think back in 21. I could be wrong, either 21 or I want to say 21 or 22, one of them. I had found myself watching it, rewatching it, paying attention. I'm like, dang, they really lied to us. They really played on us. Like, dang. It was a lot of stuff, and I'm like, this man he trying to put you on, man. He been trying to put you on. Yeah, so it was like, this where we at. Now we still searching and seeking. I will say we made progress and growth in so many places that we can't even imagine. Like far as like speaking how we really feel, don't care how people look at us. We analyze things differently. We don't feed into the negative so much. We still a progress. But I know that my biggest thing is just don't allow myself to be drugged into a mess or stuff that really have nothing to do with me. Because you're going to constantly be surrounded by people that constantly, you don't want to constantly be that person that judge people and talk about people. And sometimes I'll be like, I'm not judging or talking about them. They're just the honest truth. This is what I see. I'm just seeing how they're rocking. But it's like, sometimes keep your mouth closed. Hey, I put it like this. It's better to keep your thoughts to yourself and vent to God about how you truly feel about yourself, your situation, what people got going on around you, what they doing, versus just constantly talking about them to another person. It'd be like that. So it's like, man, keep all that within. Just keep it all within, because God know everything. And then sometimes I had to learn this too. Sometimes we probably do not know everything that's going on behind the scenes in that person's life. So you don't know everything. You shouldn't speak on things that you really don't know. Shut up, live your life. Because I know I have a lot of flaws in my life. I need to focus on me. But sometimes it'd be like, you can't just be so self-conceited, because other people do need you. But at the same time, I'm thinking like this. Yeah, true. God want me to be a helper, to help a lot of people out here. Family, strangers, people that I don't even know yet, haven't met yet. He want me to help. I'm a servant. It come with the game. But it's also like, when I gotta buckle down and make sure I'm good first. You gotta make sure you good first before you can help anyone. Love yourself first, as well as help yourself first. Because how you gonna help someone else? Think about it now. Yeah, it's real crazy. They gonna start popping out now. They gonna start popping out. It's beautiful. How y'all doing out there? Man, just thank the Most High for another day, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. It's just beautiful. Hey, but before we go, let me send a prayer out for y'all. All praise to the Most High God, the source and creator of all things and everything. Thank you for rising us as well as everyone out there and everything today. Thank you for protecting us while we rested, as well as protecting everything and everyone out there. protect us as well as them as we go out and navigate today. Be a vessel. I know most of them going to church. I hope whatever they learning is the right thing that you need them and want them to learn and start applying in their life. No one is telling them lies and not leading them astray, as well as even for myself. I want you to put the spirit on us to look into things for ourselves, search for ourselves, allow that spirit to flow through us, and you tell us the right and between the right and wrong. You also help us the truth between the lies and what we need to apply in our life, because you all have a mission out here for us. None of us was put out here to be like constantly someone to hold our hand every step of the way. Especially all of us supposed to be grown men, even myself. At some point we gotta, like y'all say, jump off the porch. Sometimes we gotta really jump out and take that risk, take that leap of faith and let God lead us. Like, because me personally, I lived a life where I felt like I was so dependent on other people. I don't want that for no one else. I want better for all these people. I'm speaking through these airways. You letting the spirit flow through right now. Because me, you already know me, God. I ain't got nothing to lie. I ain't got nothing to hide. I wouldn't even be speaking like this. Continue to use me how you need to use me, not how these people want to use me. I need to allow you to constantly use me how you need me to use them, and also flow through these people in these airways to use them for their life how you need to use them, because I know it's someone out there that you using us to spark something in, for them to go pick up that camera, or something, for them to go start something they've been wanting to do for the right reasons. Because we all could change each other's life. We all put here to learn from each other and teach from each other. I just want you to flow through them airways, Lord, and speak to them and use them. I know a lot of these people is going through darkness. They going through corruption. Some of them lost and confused out there. I want you to come into their life and make it known who you are, what you are. You still love them. You still protecting them. You right there with them along the way. They probably be going through a season of nothing but darkness. They feel like they just want to give up. Some of them probably out there want to kill themselves right now. But let this message flow through them that they won't kill themselves. They here for a reason. They here for a purpose. They got people out here that cherish them, that love them. Even if they feel like, or they'll tell they don't have no one, I trust me, they always got you on their side. You always got God on your side. Don't let that devil win. Rebuke everything that's coming against them, that's trying to distract them, deter them right now, God. Get all that off their mind, their body, and soul. Cleanse their mind, body, soul, and spirit, as well as while you renewing their mind, body, soul, and spirit. Continue to line everybody who watching this video with the purpose and will that you have on their life. That's all. Y'all have a blessed, prosperous day. I love you. Give me a little hug. That boy crazy.